Hello and welcome to this video about the energy update for a very pivotal new moon in Virgo. So the new moon in Virgo, essentially, new moons are always about new beginnings, and in Virgo, it is always about looking at our habits, our physical day-to-day habits, and creating new routines that are healthier for your body, for your mind, and for the functioning. Virgo always pays attention to detail, and Virgo season is always a great time to kind of pay off old debts, get everything in line, take care of the nitty-gritty things, and also bring the necessary changes in your day-to-day habits that are healthy for you. And that's what Virgo season brings, because Virgo is about health and healing, but also this particular Virgo new moon has a lot of magic to it. So the Virgo is also about magic. Virgo is the virgin, like the Virgin Mary, that was born. So it's literal magic, but Virgo has a very earthy way of bringing magic into the physical. So it's like, okay, we understand that there's all this magic in the universe, but how do we bring it and embody that into our physical bodies? And that's the magic this Virgo season brings. And the reason it does that is it's on the 22nd gene key, and that key is about rebirthing and grace, but grace through, it's not without struggle. So a lot of rebirthing is happening on Gaia right now, because with Uranus in Taurus, all those sudden changes on Gaia, Taurus, fixed earth, are occurring, and we are being told to create centered routines for ourselves so that we can get comfortable navigating the chaos, because the chaos is going to be the norm from now on. But we don't need to get carried away in the storm if our routines and our practices and our disciplines on our day-to-day basis that take care of our bodies and our minds, which are the vessels to our spirit, are strong. And that's why Virgo focuses, it's an earth sign. It does focus on your physical body, which, if it doesn't operate well, will not be a good vessel to the spirit. And so the grace that comes in through rebirthing, through the epiphanies. So the reason that this Virgo full moon has certain aspects that are so rebirthing in nature is because there is Mars in Gemini. Mars just entered Gemini last week, which caused a whole thing. And it's opposing the full moon. So it's opposing the sun and the moon both, making a square, actually. So what squares do is they're uncomfortable, but they push us to achieve our highest potential. They're uncomfortable because they're bringing up something that will... So Mars is almost like, prove yourself, about... And in Gemini, it can be all over the place and affect the mind. So watch, if you're going in loops of thoughts, watch out for that. What you want to do is break through them and come to the crux of the solution, which will then help you make that breakthrough. So that's the intensity of Mars in Gemini. Another thing that Mars in Gemini is telling us is to actually take physical action, to make the changes that are necessary. This is no time to sit around. This is a time to actually keep moving forward and taking action in the direction of making the changes that are needed to change your routine, to support the new energies, to support yourself through the new energies of chaos. And then we have Venus, Venus is making a square to Saturn. So Venus governs our relationships, our finances, and it's making a square to Saturn, the planet of karma. So a lot of karmic things would come up in relationships, which means that if you have certain karmic patterns, they are going to come up. However, because of the gate of the grace through struggle being open, you can make breakthroughs in karma. Remember that karma is like a pattern or a cycle that you've repeated over and over in multiple lifetimes. So you will see that pattern, like different faces, same pattern. However, you will get a chance to break through that when you have that Saturn opposition Venus type of energy, which means that you once and for all will shift from your core all those patterns, whether from your past lives or your ancestry that you have carried, and push that away. And also, Venus square Saturn is also making a T-square. And Venus is in a harmonious aspect with Chiron. Chiron always brings healing. It is called the wounded healer, meaning through its own lessons, it learns and it heals. So through the bringing up of the karmic patterns in the relationships, whatever your pattern is, it can then give you the ability to heal that pattern karmically. And that's huge, because once you heal that pattern karmically, then you have shifted it. And these are big, big leaps that you can make in your relationships and also in the way you view finances. So lack mindsets or abundance, blocks and things like that can be healed through this karmic timeline. So just remember that this energy, again, Virgo is practical magic. It is magic in the physical. It believes that magic is not just something meant for the astral, but we can become those magicians in the physical by bringing that light in, embodying it, and as such becoming vessels for the divine. And that's the message of the Virgo, the Virgin, the rebirthing. And this is a lot of energy of the sacral chakra, of the creativity. And happy rebirthing into the new earth, even if it needs to go through its chaos with Uranus and Taurus for now. You will learn how to navigate it and come out of it on the other side. Happy Virgo new moon.